Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. How are you guys doing today? My name is Rex. This is your Daily Chat Season 2, Episode 49 for February the 6th, 2017. How is everybody doing today? What is going on? Not a very busy day today for news, that is, but still, we have some cool things we want to cover. Of course, welcome to all the new people coming into the channel today. I know I've been pimping the channel out a lot to a lot of my friends. So guys, thanks so much for tuning in. I really do truly appreciate it. Oh man, it is let's get the big news out of the way, okay? I live in Canada. It is beyond cold as balls out here in Canada right now. Oh my god. I walked outside today. The snow came almost up to my knee. Mind you, I am 5'10". No news is good news, right? Pretty much, Power Vids, pretty much, man. That's a good way to look at it. But yes, it has been just awful in terms of weather today. I left my house in about 15 to 20 minutes earlier than I normally leave my house to go to school. It took me over an hour and 15 minutes to drive what is essentially 20 minutes to my school today. It's 68 down here. Yeah, well, you know what? Die in a fire. Okay, it is, in terms of your American temperatures, it is 1 degree Fahrenheit before the wind chill. With the wind chill, it becomes like -4 Fahrenheit. It is horrific in terms of driving, in terms of living. Look, I'm just saying, that's no way to live. You don't deserve to have to suffer like that. I didn't do anything bad in my previous life. Why am I being punished? What did I do that was so wrong that I have to be punished with -4 degree Fahrenheit weather and so much snow I could fill Olympic swimming pools multiple times over? Yeah, it's just been one of those kind of days. And of course, as I've been trolling Reddit, just trying to find things to, talk about and look at. Yeah, there is just nothing wrong. Poor baby, it's a bit cold. Poor baby, it's a bit cold. Coming from the dude who lives in Texas and has literally never seen snow in his life, poor baby, it's a bit cold. Okay, you listen here, hooker. Okay, you don't get to have an opinion on what cold is until you remember how water goes from a liquid to a solid state. Until you have experienced that temperature drop in real time, you don't get to have an opinion. That's the rule. That is what we are going to say here. Oh man, as always, guys, I really appreciate you guys tuning in. It is fantastic. One sec. Just trying to poke what's her name, Winter, over not being here and instead playing Overwatch because that is hurtful to my feelings. So what did you guys do on the weekend, man? It is now Monday. People are back to work. People are back in school. All in all, no one is really having all that much fun, I can guarantee. But it is what it is. My week is already 1/3 of the way over. Pretty happy about that. In fact, honestly, if I didn't have to do my computer programming lab tomorrow, I would actually skip the hell out of tomorrow. Because I found out prior to my reading week, which is the Canadian version of spring break, and mind you, our spring break doesn't overlap with the American one, so we don't do anything here in Canada. We just pretty much sit here in the snow twiddling our thumbs. I only have one exam prior to the reading week. So, yeah, I got nothing to do. I'm just kind of sitting here. We're just going to hang out. We're just going to chill. I think that's a good plan. Pinch a nerve. Did I? Got a job interview coming up. Thank you. That is fantastic, Power Vids. I'm really happy for you, man. That is fantastic. I'm actually applying for a job, hopefully tomorrow, with a company that I'm pretty well versed with. So I'm going to be applying for a job with them. I'm hoping to at least get an opening interview, if nothing else. I'm hoping. So I'm trying to work on my resume right now, trying to polish that up and get it all ready to go. It's hopefully good things on the horizon, man, for both you and myself. Hopefully really good things. You guys know that I've been having dealings with some problems. I had to get my mom especially has had financial issues lately with a mortgage lender. We ended up talking to a second mortgage lawyer, and it looks like we might have a case, which is fantastic. I'm really excited for that. So we're just compiling all of the paperwork, getting all the financial data put together into like one big packet, and we're going to send it to the lawyer he's going to give us one free like consultation kind of thing. And I'm really excited because it looks like it might be a case of predatory lending, which, while not illegal, is definitely, you can make a case and argument against in terms of the law system and get some type of reparations. A case for what? A case for mortgage, predatory lending. That's pretty much it. In fact, when I heard that's what the lawyer had called it, immediately in my mind, I remember John Oliver did a dissertation kind of thing, one of his like big expose features on predatory lending. And I actually went back and watched it. I'm like, oh my God, that's actually what's happening here. Okay, I'm going to turn this off because that is bothering the crap out of me. Yeah, I was like, oh my God, that is literally what is happening here. This is a case for predatory lending. Oh, holy crap. So yeah, I'm really excited that we're going to get that sorted out and squared away. Now, I'm sure you guys heard on the weekend, Donald Trump's immigrant ban, definitely got called into question by a judge. And Philip DeFranco covered it today on his show, The Philip DeFranco Show, saying that the judge who overturned this executive order, everyone's calling him a libtard, a peace hugger, whatever you call him. And it turns out that the judge who overturned it, wicked Republican, like wild Republican. But this goes to show you that even no matter how your political affiliation leans, like, you know, left or right, up or down, common sense in a way does just take over. And the fact that even this guy who is a Republican still has enough common sense to be like, you can't do that. Just no. Like, I'm going to make sure, no, that's stupid. No, your idea is stupid. And for him to have the balls to stand up and say that, it makes you feel a little bit good. I was pretty happy to see that, even in this day where we are so divided in terms of our political leanings, people are still willing to stand up and say, like, you know, this is right or this is wrong. It's a good feeling, man. It's a great feeling. So, outside of that, I got to have a conversation today. In fact, this is actually going to be the bulk of what we talk about. Give me a second. Going to close the door a little bit more there. So, as many people have asked, and is my Discord open? Okay, there we go. Boop. There we go. I'm in Discord now. I am in Discord if you... So anyways, getting back to what I was initially saying. I had a conversation today with somebody who you guys have been wanting me to bring back on for a while now. Obviously, it's my co-host, Devious Furball. After I formatted my computer, I had to get like brief permissions on his TeamSpeak server, and it was a whole thing. So I contacted him today, and we ended up just having a chat. And it was nice. It was just awesome to catch up with Devious again. It was just it felt like old times. And we were talking about one of his friends, I guess is the best way to say it. It's one of his friends. And that is Insert Coin Theater. Now, Insert Coin Theater recently just made the full-time jump recently made the full-time jump to Beam.pro. He has left Twitch.tv altogether and has moved over to Beam.pro. And that one American, why do black people hate country music? Answer, because they hear the words hoedown They think their sister got shot. Oh, oh, dude. That's funny. I like that. I like that. Anyways, he recently made the switch over to Beam.Pro. Now, for a while, he was doing what I was doing. Mind you, not such an elaborate way in that I do it. But he was dual streaming to both Twitch and Beam. And he saw his numbers grow on Beam. And this is something I've been talking about for the longest time. I always come in here with the jokes. That's right, man. You always come in here with those jokes. Oh, hey, quick curious question. The one. Why in the seven hells are you subscribed to Twitch Turbo? That's actually a $1 million question when you could just have Twitch Prime or Amazon Prime, literally pay the same amount, get access to Amazon Video and Amazon Music, and also get a free Twitch sub every month. And also still get the commercial-free experience. Why in the world are you subscribed to Twitch Turbo? That's a good question right there. I'm pretty proud of myself for spotting that. But yes, he made the switch over to Beam.Pro. And his numbers have been just exploding on this website. He is, in terms of the partnership requirements, he has actually already fulfilled the partnership requirements in just a little over 2 or 3 months. I have Twitch Prime. I just don't like the Prime badge, so I use the Turbo badge. Oh, okay. As long as you know, man, that's all. Like, it wasn't me calling you out, like, for, like, you're an idiot. Like, mind you, if you have Twitch Turbo and you don't have Twitch Prime, you are an idiot. But this was like, why? Kind of a deal. But no, I get it. The Twitch Turbo badge does look a lot better than the Prime badge. I will happily admit that. So, I was saying, like, he's already fulfilled the requirements, which, for, if you guys don't know, for Beam.Pro, to get partnered with that particular streaming service, on the website itself, you need to have 30 concurrent viewers for the entirety of the stream. So kind of like how I have now. And you need to have 300 followers, which I would already have succeeded on. And then if you come from like a site like, say, YouTube, you need to have 7,000 views per video concurrently and over like 50,000 subscribers. I don't know where they got this divide from. And if you come from Twitch, you need 10,000 followers and you need like 500 or 5,000 concurrent viewers. It's like stupid high for what they want if you're coming over from Twitch TV. But I saw him already hit the requirements for it. And what Devious was telling me was he's already applied. And even though he fulfilled all of the requirements, he actually got turned down. They actually rejected him for Beam.Pro partnership. And they said he is what they are looking for in a content creator. He is absolutely every single thing they want in somebody who streams on their platform. And it's just kind of a mystery as to why they would have turned him down when really they didn't have to. And what we're thinking is now is the fact that they're growing bigger. Microsoft has now acquired them. They are going to start ramping up the requirements for partnership. They're going to start really kind of boosting those numbers and seeing how many people can they get to come join the platform. I'm just going to move my mic a little bit closer, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, thank God I have that mic stand. There we go. That's better. Now I don't have to strain. My neck was like jutted out just a little bit to try and make that distance, like close the little gap a little bit more, but this is much better. So I was thinking, I'm going to probably start resuming. Now, I'm not going to go exclusively to Beam.Pro. I'm not stupid. But I am going to start now dual broadcasting again. Now, the reason why I stopped was because whenever I had OBS open broadcast software, I would actually just get random blue screens of death. They would just come out of nowhere and just shut down the computer. One of the most annoying things, I remember the last day I broadcasted or did a dual broadcast, it actually went down 3 different times. I was so infuriated. That's why I stopped doing it. I just couldn't deal with it anymore. I'm like, this is retarded. Now, I think I may have isolated the issue down. I think it might be a bad stick of RAM, which if it is, hey, great. I can just go to Craigslist and buy a new stick. That's fine. And we're going to try and get our Beam.Pro. Now, once again, like I said, I'm not leaving Twitch. I'm barely not even going to advertise. I'm just going to keep them as 2 separate streams. But I am going to either simulcast or I'll probably do a game stream on Twitch and the daily chat on... Game stream on Beam and a daily chat on Twitch. I might do that. And I think that might be the way that we go. Because this does feel like it's a golden opportunity to try and, get those early numbers. And it would be really bad if all of a sudden this site just blew up when the Xbox Scorpio comes out and they start to really push it. And I wasn't there when I could have been. It would make me feel really stupid. So we're going to make an effort at it. We're going to make a running leap at it. Now, what do you guys want to talk about today? I am here for you guys. You guys tell me what you want to talk about. And in the meantime, we will go take a look at what's happening on Twitch. And that's what I also want to tell you about. That's it. As I was talking to Devious today, because he hasn't been on my channel in God knows how long, he hasn't seen the changes that have occurred here on the website since really the initial launch of the IRL channel. And I was telling him that now, for whatever reason, the Gaming Talk Show channel is overran with Asian streamers. Completely overran. Okay, that what about this one? Nope, that's not it. Okay, here we go. It's overran with Asian streamers. To the point where the Gaming Talk Show channel is no longer even really viewable for talk shows. Most of these things aren't talk shows. These are either IRL or game streams now. This entire category is pretty much a write-off. And I was telling him that I had to move over to the IRL channel because it's the only place that you can really kind of get any real levels of exposure. Oh, there I am. So, and I was saying it's so weird that, in Asia, we're so used to hearing stories about governments really kind of either launching their own in-country service to do this, or they have a block to prevent you from being able to do it. They always have something going on. But yeah, it seems like now they're just opening the floodgates and these people are just flying through with no disregard to any of the Twitch rules. And while Devious and I have always talked about this ever since we saw it coming, I was saying that, it was always kind of on the precipice. It was always teetering on the edge of it getting to where it was, but it hadn't really gone, for lack of a better expression, full retard. It had not gone full retard yet. And I was saying, I'm oh, man, I can tell you it has gone full retard now to the point where I watched the meteor, okay? I could always see the meteor in the sky. It was it was pretty far out, but close enough to Earth where you could really see it. And I saw it, and I saw it punch through the atmosphere. And I saw the flames as the friction from the atmosphere dragged as it came crashing down. And as it came towards the Earth, I saw the meteor hit, and I saw the fireball go up. And then I saw the death of the Gaming Talk Show channel. As of today, February 7th, 2017, I am officially declaring the Gaming Talk Show channel dead. You will not find any more good content there. The only people who really go there now that produce anything of any quality are the Co-optional Podcast, which the quality on that is definitely up in the air for debate, and Drop Frames, which is undeniably the single best 1 day a week talk show that goes on Twitch. Because mind you, there's one I'm not lumped in theirs because I'm an everyday talk show on Twitch, but they're the 1 day a week talk show. So, there you guys go. It has been official. I, the Lord of the Gaming Talk Show channel, since I started streaming here on Twitch TV, I am declaring it dead. It is dead. It is buried. And unfortunately, until Twitch decides to make me the global moderator for that channel, it will never be restored to its glory. Pretty sure you were the only talk show, good talk show. Yeah, that's not wrong, actually. And I know that sounds wildly egotistical, but you're not wrong. I was the only gaming talk show channel. Hell, I was the only talk show, period, in that channel that wasn't on repeat 24-hour loops. And even against the looping channels, I was still better than those bastards. Let's talk about iDubbbz and Tana. What happened with iDubbbz and Tana, the One American? While I know who iDubbbz is, I do not know who Tana is, and because it is not 2016 anymore, I no longer follow the drama channels, so I don't know what happened. Did somebody cheat on somebody? Did somebody, like, tip somebody $4,000 and then try and demand it back? What happened? And in the meantime, what else do you guys want to talk about while we wait for this beautiful nugget to come through? Chat window. That's better. I had to just fix the chat window there. Make sure you guys can see what y'all are typing. I think we got it covered now. I think we're good. Oh. Let's see here. So, okay. So, PowerVids, I was to sub to like 4 others before I saw yours, and I saw how they were just gaming and not talking. Long story. Well, the One American, I have enough time for you to tell me the story before we wrap up today's show because, well, unfortunately, it is midnight. And guys, I know. Okay, before you say anything, I know. Now, what do I know? I hate this time slot. I absolutely hate it. And I don't hate it because it's so late. I hate it because it's so late and I have school the next day. Okay? I'm going to leave that right there. I hate this time slot because of the way current life is currently structured. So, to help deal and compensate with this, there's still going to be streams every day. We are running a 100% streaming record since the anniversary in November. I've never missed a streaming scheduled day. But I think I'm going to start streaming earlier in the evening at like 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. For those of you wondering what that means, it is currently 12 a.m. here. 12 a.m., take that to your time zone, do the math, you can probably figure it out. But I think I'm going to start streaming a little bit earlier so that way, 1, I can keep studying, 2, I can hit the gym on time, and 3, I can actually go to bed before 2 o'clock in the morning. That sounds like a lot of fun to me, and I think that's what I want to do. Now, I know I jump around on time slots a lot. I'm sorry. And believe me, I don't actually apologize for anything I do, but I actually legitimately mean I am sorry. I know it's annoying to have a broadcaster just keep switching times on you guys. I try and give you guys enough headroom to get used to it. But it is hard for me. Like, I wake up every morning and it's really hard to even just get out of bed. And right now with the midterms coming up, I can't afford to be groggy in missing classes. With midterms coming up next week, I have to be in class. So I'm gonna move up probably 7:45 Mountain Standard Time. For Central Time, count 1 hour ahead. For your Pacific Time, count 1 hour back. And for Eastern Time, count 2 hours forward. That's how that's gonna go. I'm sorry, guys. I know you guys probably hate it. I do apologize, but it is what has to get done. I don't want to miss days. I don't want to miss you guys out on shows. And actually, what might be nice is I might actually be able to get shows up the same day. Instead of the next day to fulfill the YouTube algorithm requirements, I might be able to get the shows up on the same day. So that sounds pretty nice, doesn't it? I think that sounds good. I am essential, so there's only 1 hour difference. Okay, good. Yeah, so there you go. There you go, man. That's awesome. Now, how many of you guys know what a smart TV is? For those of you that don't know, a smart TV is pretty much a TV that has Netflix, Amazon Prime, internet connections built right into the TV. It's pretty much a TV that has access to the internet, okay? And just like with anything that can operate on voice commands, there's always that threat that someone or something is going to send or capture information and send it out to another party to collect and sell off. It's always been a thing. We had it with the Nintendo, or not the Nintendo. We had it with the Xbox Connect. We had it with the PlayStation. We've had it with smart TVs. We've had it with webcams. We've always had these fears in our minds. Well, for the TV side of it, those fears have now been confirmed. Because, what the hell is this? TV maker Vizio is set to pay out $2.2 million after it was secretly collecting customer data. The FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, has announced today that it has reached a settlement with Vizio, which it alleged misled customers about the data its smart TV were collecting. Vizio agreed to pay $2.2 million in penalties, including $1.5 million to the FTC and $1 million to the New Jersey Division of Consumer Affairs, with $300,000 suspended. The lawsuit centered on Vizio's smart interactivity feature, which the company said enables programs to offer and suggestions. That sounds great. I love offers and suggestions, as do my friends and family. But that wasn't really what was happening. According to the complaint, Vizio began tracking customers' data in February 2014 on both new and old TVs. The smart interactivity feature was a cover for a technology called ACR, which tracks viewing data second by second, while the TV settings offer no explanation about what the feature was actually doing. So there you guys go. The rest of it's all boilerplate kind of stuff. But yes, Vizio is doing exactly what we thought they were going to do. Capturing data and sending it outward. What a shock. Oh my god. My mind is blowing that a company was selling my data off so that way they can make more money. What a time we live in, man. Tisk tisk. What happened to the days of old when we actually have companies with self-respect for their customers? Yeah, no. So there you go. They got pretty much what is the equivalent to a slap on the wrist, because let's see here, Vizio, quarterly profit. There we go. Let's see, how much do they make? I would be surprised, but isn't that always the case? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, man. Yeah, they pretty much got a slap on the wrist, which is, yeah, just sad. What did Davy Crockett say when he saw all the Mexicans running around the Alamo who ordered concrete? Oh, rip, man, rip. Oh, that was bad. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let's do this next one here. We only got 3 articles today, so let's do this next one here. Trump's FCC begins net neutrality attack. Oh, Christ. Yep, that's happening, guys. Well, that didn't take long. Donald Trump appointed longtime net neutrality enemy Ajit Param as chairman of the FCC, and he's dismantling net neutrality as fast as he can. Pi started on February 3rd by ending the investigation into wireless carriers' free data offering. Going forward, the FCC Commission will focus on denying Americans free data. Instead, we'll concentrate on expanding broadband deployment and encouraging innovative service offerings. I.e., he is going to screw you guys so far over, you will never sit right ever again. It sounds good until you actually work out what's happening. For example, AT&T owns DirecTV now, a new streaming video service you subscribe to for DirecTV Now, and AT&T Mobility. AT&T won't charge you for streaming it. If, on the other hand, you want to watch rival streaming service such as Sling TV or PlayStation Vue, you'll pay the usual data fees. Verizon, with its GoGo and Comcast Xfinity streaming video service, offer similar packages. Oh, man. Yeah, they are going to screw you guys so far over, man. Oh my god. There's no good news. They're pretty much just recycling the same information over and over again. There is no good news that's going to come out of this. Not a single thing. I feel bad for America, man. America will never be right for another like 10 years. 10 years, and that's if Donald Trump doesn't win 2 consecutive terms. If Donald Trump gets 2 terms, you guys are done. Your internet laws will never be the same ever again. Just ever. You would have to get you'd have to get like 2 presidents in a row and a Congress full of computer science people to like fix all the damage Donald Trump is about to do to your country. I'm sorry. It's not a Republican thing. It's not a Democrat thing. That's just called hard truth. And it doesn't take a genius to see what's about to happen. Hasn't been right for 20 plus years. You know what? The American one, it might not have been right, but at least you had people fighting to try and keep your internet and your net neutrality safe. At least you had people trying to defend you guys against the ISPs. Now they're about to stick their incredibly large black member right up your fun place, dude. They're about to really give it to you hard. They're about to give it to you as hard as a girl at a concert. Yeah, it's bad. We stopped this BS once. You stopped it once, but I don't think you guys are going to stop it again, because Donald Trump and his FCC cronies do not care. If you guys were to shut the internet down for a day, Donald Trump wouldn't care. It's like, whatever, get those fat nerds outside. Make sure they get some exercise. How great would it be if a physics or scientist became president? I agree. How great would that be if somebody of actual, like, monicum, with any monicum of actual, like, intelligence came in and actually started to, like, try and square things away? I wouldn't care, to be honest. Yeah, man, I'm sure you wouldn't care. Unfortunately, a lot of your Twitch streamers, man, they would take a big hit. Because they would blow through their data caps in about 2 or 3 days. They wouldn't be able to stream. It would be a horrifying experience. Then again, though, a lot of people might just move to like South Korea then, or Switzerland, or Netherlands. They might move to the Netherlands or Norway. Actually, if I had to move anywhere right now, the Netherlands and like Norway would actually be near the top of my list. That's if I was like doing this full time. Then I would actually consider moving to like a European country where the internet's like golden fantastic. Okay, guys. So let's talk about the last article of today. Now I ended on this one specifically because I knew the Donald Trump one would just be sad and depressing. But this one's actually a lot more fun. Western Digital unveils the first ever 512 gigabit 64 layer 3D NAND chip. Those are so many numbers that mean so many things. It's amazing how big that is. Let's see here. As great as these solid state drives are now, there's only getting better. For example, SATA based SSDs once viewed as miraculous, now they're viewed as kind of slow. Okay. The launch of the industry's first 512 gigabit 64-layer 3D NAND chip is another important stride forward in the advancement of 3D NAND technology, doubling the density from when we introduced the world's first 64-layer architecture in 2016 of July. This is the great addition to our rapidly broadening 3D NAND technology portfolio. It positions us well to continue addressing the increasing demand for storage due to the rapid data growth. Where's the say for the like max potential of size that this could be? I was hoping that they actually give like a like definite like size, like where they intend to take this from, but yeah, they don't really give that. But still, it's 64 layers transferring at 512 gigabits per second. Oh my god. Like, to put in perspective, SATA 3, which is what you connect your hard drives to now, does 6 gigabits per second. Like, this is really significant and really substantial. And you know when they're obviously going to roll this out to enterprise level people first, Facebook, big data centers. They're going to roll it out to them, and then they're going to send it down the consumer line. So you guys will see in like 5 or 7 years. And what does this mean? English, please. It means that with more layers, you can increase the density of the chips, meaning you can store more data per chip. So right now, say we have 2 terabyte SSDs. We can now have 25 terabyte SSDs. With the amount of speed and data transfer rates, you can actually do that without really getting a bottleneck that's, going to really slow your performance down. That's what that means. For the basic consumer, what does it mean? Bigger hard drives, cheaper costs, not as much power. It's just overall better. Well, I'm going to catch some Z's. Good night. Don't worry, man. We're just about to wrap the show anyway. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's what that means. It means that you guys are about to get a lot better equipment for your house. It's going to be great. But on that note, guys, as you can see, I'm even rambling because I'm super duper tired. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, if you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that follow or hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. If you're watching this on Twitch, hit that follow button. Helps me out a lot. Other than that, guys, I've been Rex. This has been your Daily Chat, Season 2, Episode 49. Sorry for the short show, but then again, though, that's how we're, like, moving this platform into more shorter news streams, and then we're going to get back to other stuff. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in. I've been Rex, and I will see all of you next time. Bye.